Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video where today I'm going to tell you how you can get all three of the keys in Roblox. So the first one is obviously going to be the copper key, which I think pretty much everyone has now. But in case you don't, you find it in Jailbreak, and I'll leave all the games links in the description. So you find it in Jailbreak, you have to rob one of the, before you rob one of the stores, you have to go over to where the gun shop is and the donut shop is. You've got to go over to there, and you've got to bang into the door, which has a 1 pointing at it. So you'll see like a big purple crystal that looks like it's crash landed, and then there will be a 1 pointing at the side of a building. Then you've got to run into that building, and then once you run into that building, you should get yourselves your mission started. Now you need to rob any store of your choice. Then it'll say, oh, you get a coin or something. You get a coin. Then you've got to go to the waterfall, by the place that has that kind of door. You know, the door thingamabobble, whatever it's called. Where you bang into the wall. So the waterfall, this on the other side of the prison break. You know what I mean? Alright. So once in there, you've got to swim up, and then you'll find a hole in the wall. And then, bada bing, bada bong, you find some policemen. Go to the one on your right. He'll say, oh, thanks for returning this. He'll ask you some questions, but it gives you the answer. First one, you can just say any number of your choice. Second one, it tells you, basically. So you get told the answer. So then, all you've got to do is rob the train once. You need to break into the safe, and once inside the safe, you'll see something called a. It's called a. I forgot what it's called, but basically it has a game in it, and it needs a key, and it'll say, oh, you have the key. Then it'll unlock it, and then you'll get the game. Then you have to go back to the policeman. Then the policeman will be like, oh, thanks, can you play this game? And you have to score over 40. And then that's how you get the copper key. So now for the Jade Key. So the Jade Key is in Phantom Forces. And basically what you need to do is on any map, there'll be a kind of vending machine thing. So it's kind of got a grid layout. And on that grid, it'll say, it'll have like some white squares, some grey squares. You want to get all the squares to grey. And the way you can do that is all the white squares on the top, underneath all of them, shoot the box underneath them all until there's no more whites on the top. Then do the same for the second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. You might have to do it a couple times, but it worked for me first time, and boom, that's when you get the J key. And then with the J key, you've got to go into a kind of suburbia map, and in the map, you'll see that there is a big tree house in the middle of the map. You want to go to the blue house that's next to the kind of tree house thing. And then once inside, you want to go upstairs, go into the only door that's open. And in that room, you should, if you turn left, and then there should be a door here, then you just need to attack it with the J key. So like, hold down F and it'll get out your melee weapon, and then using your melee weapon, just left click, left mouse button. So then that brings you to a zombies with game mode, and basically all you've got to do in there is you've got to just survive and get all the zombies, kill them all until round 7. Once you reach round 7 and complete it, that's how you get the Jade Key. Now, this is how to get the crystal key. This one's going to take the longest, so it's good we have quite a lot of time. Now then, the J key was easy enough. The copper key was easy enough, but the crystal key is not so easy. Now then, for the crystal key, you may or may not have to play the story mode, depending on if you have Robux. Basically, you need to buy teleport stones, and then you need to teleport to a place. So you click on the side of your thing, and it'll show you a backpack. Click that. Then on the backpack menu, you'll get it'll show you your stones, your teleport stones that you need to buy from the shop. Then you click use on them. Then it will show you bring up the map, and you want to go to the place at the very top of the map. So you've got a place down at the bottom, place that you're at, then you've got like an unnamed place, and then you've got one higher. That's the place you want to go. So now you're there, you need to go over to the wizard towers, and you need to talk to the wizards at them. So you need to go into the one that has a guy who says, "I'll never reveal my secret." Then once you've talked to him, you need to say "Light speaks," like that, and then he should say like, "Oh, so you know, blah blah blah," and then it'll teleport you. And then, by the way, before all this, before teleporting on the map, I did forget to mention that you do need to talk to this guy at spawn. So when you spawn and it says "Welcome to Thingamabobble," you need to go down into by the way, it's in Hexara. You need to go down to the part where it actually tells you the. So just follow the grey path to your left. Then it will bring you up to a village. In that village, go to the first house on your left. Then speak, and then go into the room on the bottom floor, on the first floor. Then there'll be a guy, and you just need to click on him, and he'll say "Lux Luckwator." Then you need to say to him, you need to click on his text box and type in "Light Speaks," then click reply, and then it'll start the mission. Right. So then you use the map, blah blah blah. Now, once you've used the map, you should be at a point where you're at the wizard tower and it's teleported you. It'll teleport you to a kind of white area, like a cloudy area. And once there, all you need to do basically is keep walking down that path. Eventually you'll find a guy and he'll say like, "Aha, you've been bamboozled. This was this wasn't true. Got you, ha ha ha." So once he said that, you need to wait there, and I had to wait for like 30 seconds. It's quite a long time. And eventually he'll say, "If you want to know where the real key is, so and so and so and so." So now you just need to keep skipping through that, and he should stop speaking to you. And once he's done that, all you need to do is simply go to the jump off the map, basically. So then once you've jumped off the map, it'll put you back in spawn. Then you need to go you need to follow the path round a mountain, and you'll eventually find a graveyard. And then at that graveyard, you need to you need to go up the graveyard and round the mountain. You'll see a lamp that's flickering. Now then, this is Morse code, and Morse code, you need to get a Morse code translator, and you need to write down what it's translating. So basically, in Morse code, the short flickers, so like the ones that go really fast, are a full stop. And then the long flickers are are an underscore even. And then any spaces are slash. So like any gaps, other than the big gap, any small gaps between them, it'll be a slash. So then once you've done that Morse code, it should give you 4 letters. And with those 4 letters, you need to go and talk to the first guy again. And once you've talked to him, and you need to tell him the letters all joined up together, not in spaces, he should give you a crystal key. With that crystal key, you want to go over to the church. If you just follow the where the village is, where that guy, the first guy is, if you just go follow it round, you should see a church. Go in the church. There should be a guy called Tim, and he'll ask you, "What is my last name?" You just need to say Longbottom, like in Harry Potter. So then, once you've said that, he's okay. And then in the middle of the church, you need to go into a teleport thing. It'll say teleporting. Then you need to run down this path, and then you'll see a guy. And you need to talk to him, and you have to do a dance thing. So once you complete that, you get the crystal key. So hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, and if you are new to our channel, please subscribe. Bye!